Can I talk now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. My name's Will Quay, Scalp Nation. Some people call me Will, Willie, Will Boy.
Yeah!
What makes Scalp Nation unique is me. I always bring it back to sport. Boxing, Muay Thai, golf. Let's just pick like Tiger Woods for example. Everyone says he's the best. It don't mean you can take your foot off the gas. When it comes to SMP, I treat it the same way. So that gives me the discipline to keep pushing forward. So my motivation to getting into SMP was my mum. She was obviously suffering with hair loss, and it just seemed crazy that at the time it was all happening, and like the missus was at MP UK 19, and at the conference they was doing SMP demonstrations. I had a phone call from the missus, and yeah, she said, look, why don't you give it a go? I think you'd be good at it. All these like roads were all leading to me into doing this. Like my mum and my dad, they're both sort of, well, both retired now, but they were carers. Like my whole family have come from carers. Every time I've been there, I've been to a hospital, the patients always seem to like gravitate towards me a little bit, like, oh, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? It seemed weird that I was always sort of leaned upon for help, but I never ever thought I'd want to be a carer. So SMP has kind of give me that opening into helping people. So it was like it was meant to be. My background, by trade, I'm a welder fabricator. I'm making stuff from nothing. So that's like an artistic flair of mine. I've always been heavily into producing drawings, like design work. So I suppose that's kind of where it sort of stemmed from. It's tough, so obviously I've got two companies, and to juggle the two with family and with my kids and my other half, it is challenging at times, but they're quite understanding. I do like to put some time aside for the family, especially on a Sunday. It helps, obviously, like my son, he's into golf, so we can do that together. My missus and my daughter, they're into the horses quite mad, so they're always down the stables, and the way the business is growing and the way my kids are now, it's actually coinciding with each other. So everything's working out quite perfect, to be honest with you. Outside of SMP, which is a huge passion of mine, are Muay Thai and golf. When it comes to boxing and Muay Thai, I just love the whole thing about it. It's not even just, you know, the fighting side, it's just the way of life. And it's sort of put me on a path that I'm on today, and I live my life. So I live my life with discipline and structure. The reason I fell in love with golf is it is just so technical. It's one of them things, you know, when you do get it right, it's the most beautiful thing in the world. And I think the same applies with SMP. Done right, it's a thing of beauty. You know, I believe it relates to golf as well. You've got to be on your game, and the concentration levels are high to get the best results possible. Scalp Nation was born pretty much in the space between my missus coming back from the conference and me signing up for my fundamental training. My reputation in the industry, I believe, is growing, but I'm not worried about people recognising me like What matters to me the most is getting the best results I can for my clients. If you're passionate about that and that's your main concern, then the recognition and everything else will just come from it. My latest achievement to date would probably be I've become like a Bishop SMP Pro sponsored artist. After my first initial training, I started using Bishop products. So I can truly, hand on my heart, say I back the gear that I'm using. So when it comes to like long-term goals with Scalp Nation, I'm going to be totally honest with you, I didn't really have any. All I wanted to do was help people, and that is all I still want to do. I'd imagine the more and more people I help, the more traction it will get and the company will just grow organically. If it does, it does. You know, I've not really thought that far ahead. For now, my short-term goals are just to help each and every one of my clients that come through my door and do the best job I can. If I can look after that, then everything will look after itself.